Welcome back to the Maelstrom, ladies and gentlemen. We have another Warhammer 40k battle report for you today. 1,000 points. We are playing Crusade. Blood Angels versus Eldar. So we have 5 objectives. You guys might have to help me point them out. We have one here in the rocks, one in the ruins in the center, another one here, another one in the ruins back there, and the last one in the rocks there. So they are playing pitch battle. Eldar are going to be on this side, Blood Angels on the far side. We will be back with army lists. Blood Angels, 1,000 points. Josh is going to walk us down his force.
So my warlord will be a sanguinary priest, and he's riding with 9 assault marines with 2 flamers and a power weapon, and they are in a rhino. Then for my 2 troops, I have a pair of 5-man tactical squads in las cannon twin-link plasma gun Razorbacks. For my heavy supports, I have 2 Bell Predators with heavy bolt responsons and 10 Devastators with 4 las cannons.
Alright, so there you have the Blood Angels. Next up we have the Eldar, 1,000 points.
Alright, we are running in a combined arms detachment. We have a Farseer. In the troop slots, we have a squad of 10 Dire Avengers with an Exarch. He does not have anything special. They are in a Wave Serpent with an underslung cannon and hollow fields. I have a squad of 5 Rangers, my other troop choice. A squad of 5 Howling Banshees in the elite slot with an Exarch with an Executioner. I have a Wraith Lord with 2 Bright Lances and 2 Flamers. And then I have an Aspect Host with a squad of 5 Warp Spiders, a squad of 3 Dark Reapers, and a squad of 5 Striking Scorpions with a Scorpion's Claw on the Exarch.
Alright, so there you have it. That is the Eldar force. You've seen the armies, you have seen the table. We will be right back with Crusade. Deployment is complete. The Blood Angels deployed first and will be going first, barring a seize. They have a squad to either side along with a Bell Predator, and then the Rhino squad with the Assault Marines anchoring the center with the Devastators as fire support. The Eldar have counter-deployed Dark Reapers here, along with the Warp Spiders, Banshees behind to cover here, and then infiltrating the Rangers and the Scorpions. Finally, the Wave Serpent is here. So no reserves for either of you, correct?
Correct.
Alright, so no reserves. The Blood Angels will be going first unless the Eldar are able to seize the initiative. And with a 4, they do not. So Blood Angels are going first. We will be back following turn 1 for the Imperials. The Blood Angels let her rip, and it was painful to watch. Despite 2+ cover, 2 of the Striking Scorpions went down. They failed their morale check, but made it on the second roll, thankfully. Las Cannon Devastators went here and cut down all 3 Dark Reapers. One of the Razorbacks did score a hit on the Farseer, but he luckily made his far pinball. Stormbolter cut down one of the Wave Serpents, one of the Warp Spiders, and 2 of the 5 guys here, despite 2+ cover, were cut down by a Bell Predator, and they fell back. So gruesome initial turn. The Farseer apparently has misread his runes somewhere along the way. But we're going to cast them again real quick and see if the fortunes favor the Eldar. We will be back following the pointy-eared rebuttal. Eldar response incoming. Everybody advanced here in a general advance. The Farseer did leap off the building to start making his presence known. He doomed the Rhino. He guided the Wraith Lord, and he attempted fortune but failed it. Between the Wraith Lord and the Warp Spiders, they were able to destroy this Rhino. The Assault Marines inside are snap firing only, but they are not pinned. The falling back Rangers did regroup, got a snapshot through the gap and did hit, but did no damage. So Rhino is down. Let's see, that is the end of turn 1. So Blood Angel turn 2 coming up. Blood Angel turn 2, once again not friendly to the Xenos. Las Cannon Devastators continue to be on the ball. 2 hits, 2 wounds, despite standing on our 4-up cover here. Because we do play these as ruins, this dude took 2 wounds, rolled 1 and a 3. These guys lost 2 more through 2-up cover and continued to fall back. And same down here, 4 total wounds into these 3 guys, 2 1s on the shrouded cover saves. He cannot save anybody. Oh, but we will see what the surviving Eldar do. Turn 2 for the Eldar coming up. Eldar turn 2 rolls to an end. Scorpion moves up here, tries a 9-inch charge on the Bell Predator. After his fleet roll has an 8, so fails. The Razorback here took 2 hits, 1 glance, 1 pin. It is shaken. The Wraith Lord tried to finish it, got a penetrating hit with his Bright Lance, but was unable to get past the cover. Farseer got all 3 of his powers off before shunning over here, so he has Guide on this thing. Doom was on this squad of Marines who lost 4 dudes, and who was fortuned? The Spiders. Okay, so the Spiders have fortune on them. So we're going into Space Marines turn 3. We'll be back following that. Blood Angels turn 3 rolls to an end. Banshees all die in a bout of, once again, horrible dice rolling. Bolters from there, plus the Bell Predator's assault cannon. The heavy bolters were not needed, splattered the entire Banshee squad. Fire from the Bell Predator hit here, did 3 wounds. He failed 2 of his 2+ cover saves. Wraith Lord went down to a blasted plasma gun shot from there that wounded him and killed him. Snap firing, that's true. I didn't even think about that. It was snap firing and it killed him. But luckily, fortune held up for these guys. They got wounded like 8 times, failed all but 2 of the saves, and fortune saved everybody's bacon afterwards. The power weapon sergeant biffed, so no damage there. But Eldar is starting to look like even more so the dying race. We will see what they got coming back. Bottom of turn 3. One little addendum. We kept saying, I thought Warp Spiders had hit and run, so he looked it up. They do have hit and run, so they rolled their D6. Did not roll a 6, so they have hit and run over here. Eldar turn 4? 3? 3 coming up. Eldar turn 3 was a rather productive one. Wave Serpent slid over here, scored 3 pins and a glance, and blew this Bell Predator all to pieces. The Warp Spiders came over here. They tried to take fortune again, but failed. But this vehicle was doomed, and they blew it to smithereens as well. So both Bell Predators go out. That is the end of turn 3. Blood Angel rebuttal coming up. Blood Angels turn 4 rolls to an end. Razorback attempted to engage the Warp Spiders. They jumped here behind the building and took fire from 2 bolters here. 2 shots, 2 wounds, 2 dead. Warp Spiders, it continues. The Wave Serpent did at least remember how to play. He took 1 damage point despite having been pinned 3 or 4 times. He only took 1 damage point from that. So not a ton of damage there. These Marines are advancing, trying to close the gap on the Farseer. Keep wanting to call everything a Wave Serpent. This Razorback also destroyed itself, sadly. Rolled a 1 in the attempt to destroy this thing and failed the meltdown, so it did burn its last hull point out. So Eldar turn 4 coming up. Turn 4 rolls to an end. The Wave Serpent advances, fires here and kills 3 Devastators, including one of the las cannons, but they passed their morale check. The Farseer and the Warp Spiders went in here. Shot did nothing. These guys are doomed, keep in mind. Shot did nothing. Charged, fought in hand-to-hand, did nothing. Total gong show. So turn 4 is over and in the books. Blood Angels coming back in turn 5. We will be back following that. Blood Angels finish up the top of 5, yes? 5? 5. They do 1 more damage point here with the Razorback. The Devastators, however, failed to glance or pin, so the Wave Serpent didn't even have to work for that part. Guys move up here and run to get to this objective. The assault squad with the commander went in here. The guy with the power sword did remember to turn it on this time and killed both of the Warp Spiders. The Farseer dispatched his challenge opponent, took no wounds in return but passed his morale check, and both Marine squads piled in on him. So, winding down, Eldar bottom of 5 coming up. Eldar turn 5. Wave Serpent immobilized itself, destroyed itself on the terrain. Dire Avengers came out, fired here. Marines went to ground, and 1 man was killed because they're standing on a scatter field, had 2 pluses. Farseer was laid low in the challenge to no damage in return. Literally took 3 wounds and failed all 3 saves. He tried to fortune himself last turn but failed, so he is dead. At this point, there are 10 Eldar souls left alive on the table. We are going into Blood Angels turn 6. We'll be right back. Alright, sum up the Space Marine turn rather quickly. Everything that could move did, fired here, killed 1 Dire Avenger. So that is the top of 6. Eldar response with their massive force of 9 dudes is coming up next. Eldar turn 6 rolls to an end. And ladies and gentlemen, I now understand why the Eldar cry so much. Oh my goodness, he tried to charge here. He killed 1 Marine with shooting. And then when he charged, he lost 2 guys on Overwatch. So in his own turn, he traded 2 Dire Avengers for 1 Marine. I'm pretty sure we're in some kind of time loop of Eldar hell right now. He is down to 7 men, and yeah, and as he said, with fleet, he failed to charge. So he also rolled the die for another turn. So we have 7 target practice dummies, and then we will be back with the game conclusion. Somebody make it stop. All right, our final video is a eulogy to the dearly departed. The Eldar were destroyed. 3 of them ate crack grenades and died. The rest were slaughtered. 2 lost their lives in inglorious combat, and may they rest in pieces. We will have after-action reviews and army list at the blog as always. We're all going to try to forget this game ever happened. Leave your comments below as always. Give us a like on Facebook.
Be gentle.
Yeah, be gentle. And give us a like on Facebook. Subscription on YouTube is always appreciated. And that way you can see our new content as it comes out. We will have more games like this and larger points as well. Hopefully with more and more stuff painted as we go. And as always, thank you for spending time with us today at the Maelstrom.